Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning. Good morning, Predator, Timbo, Tech T, Rob. Good morning, Robert. Trying to mark out my previous day close here. Let's find it. Let's find it. Right here. Where is it at? 326.25. Previous day close. Mark it out. Bam. And what's the open price? 326.25. So I just got one level today. One level. Did we pull back in? Yeah, we did. So let's mark out the lows here. Here's the overnight low. Let's mark that out. I don't know what that 251 level is. I think that's a old level from yesterday that we blasted through. And here's the overnight high up here. Morning 2 cents, Danielle. All right, now let's take a look. This is also the London high or low. London low. All right, that'll kind of work there. All-time high sitting up there. Let's just check out the larger time frame right quick. Let's go to the hourly. See what we got. Anything clear? So we still have this gap from yesterday that's unfilled down here at the 25,000. We can take that one off there. Previous day high, I guess we can take that one off there. It's not really of that importance. Just kind of straight up there. Leave that gap level on there for now. All right. I mean, obviously I'm bullish today. I'm going to look for that run through all-time highs at some point today. It's about 100 points up. So we'll mostly be looking for longs. The Abyss, good morning. Where's Legendary Dude? Who? Good morning. Oh, I said 2 cents already. All right, let's check the news. I'm a little behind this morning. Not really anything. Nothing. No news that I can really see. Not a thing. Not a thing. All right, let's get Mancini's levels marked out. I know I have them marked out. You requested a payout from MyFinna Future 16 hours ago. Did you go to Rise? Because usually they send it to Rise almost immediately. Helio, good morning. Coper, good morning. Donovan, good morning. 54.42 level. Yeah, I mean, kind of makes sense, right? Overnight low down there. All right, let's see what Mancini's levels are here. I didn't even read the newsletter, I'm going to be honest with you. Target 6766. We're above there. 6782. Let's mark these out. Plan today 56 to 60 is support. Or 56 to 60 to 82 is pure chop. with 66 being the magnet. 92. $68.01 above there. 68.12 next leg up. All right. I really didn't read his newsletter last night, but we'll kind of see what happens today. Note, it's been a 200-point leg up from Friday's initial long and 83 points from Sunday evening 67.01 long. Now ES needs to digest the leg and build new structure. We began this process 2 p.m. yesterday. Hold runner. Stick to entries from newsletter. Manage level to level. You requested last night. Lexi got it in less than a minute. Let's go, Koper. Nice job. 2 payouts. All right, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be bullish today. Obviously, we only need like $15 to pass this account, so 1 10-point trade's what we'll be looking for, and then we will we'll pull over some take profit trader stuff and trade them. But I am going to buy another My Funded Futures account to go with here. That's my idea. So it's kind of what I'm thinking here. Maybe we get a pullback at open. I don't really know. We'll kind of just play it by ear, see what happens, kind of go from there. I'm going to be looking for that previous day close trade since we're so close to it. That's kind of my idea. If we can get a test into the previous day close, we'll be taking the bounce off that. But let's go ahead and buy another core account right quick. Let's go with the core. We'll take the add-on. Why not? It's free. Quant Tower. Buy this now. Let me go ahead and buy this now, and then I'm going to pick up some Tradeify accounts too today. All right, we're all set here. Going to get some Tradeify accounts going. I'd like to pass some of those. If you guys don't sleep on Tradeify, I think the 40% off might end today. And then you get a free entry into their little $1 million total prize pool trading challenge. There we go. All right. Okay, we're good to go here. Got about 4 minutes until open here. We'll kind of see what happens. I'm going to be looking to, I'll take some trades on the challenge count as well. See if we can't get a couple thousand today on it or blow it up. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let me move that challenge account over here so I can actually see what I'm doing. If I enter a trade, I'll let you guys know. Let me make sure. Yep. It's good. Excuse me. So on this account, we really just need, I mean, probably like an 8-point trade. I'm just going to go for a 10-point trade to try to get it past. Maybe we sweep the overnight low. I might try to long down there at the 250s. We'll see kind of what happens right here at open. Again, no real news today. So, no real news today. We do get above 300. We could start ripping. So I'm going to trade this account and then we'll switch over to the one we just purchased because we just need to get one trade on this. And I'm going to try to make $100 on my other accounts over here at some point, you know, today. Try to find 10-point trades on them as well. So that'll be the idea today. And we'll be switching over to My Funny Futures TV at 11:30 again for the show with Tom there. Appreciate you guys joining us yesterday if you did. I don't know if I'll be able to dual stream today. I've got it set up, but I haven't. I was running a little late this morning. I haven't been able to test it. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it today, but tomorrow 100% I will dual stream. I'll get it figured out overnight here. But I might try it. We'll see. We'll see. So we're trying to be patient right here at open. ES kind of right here at the VWAP. Nasdaq right below the VWAP. VWAP opens never really ideal. Never really all that ideal. Guys, remember we need 50 likes in order to do the giveaway. So if you're here, let's go ahead and hit that like button. That way we don't have to wait once we get to the giveaway. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try my best today, John. I don't know if I will be 100% able to today. I'm going to try, though. Going to try. I got it set up over here. Got my camera set up. And my microphone. I'm going to give it a go. Obviously, the majority of my attention will have to go to the My Funny Future stream, but I'll chat with you guys in the chat if I can. The pre-open push, yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. Got about 10 seconds here until open. I mean, kind of looks like we're just going to pump. I might just jump in here for this pump. I'll try it. Well, ES back to the VWAP here. See if this thing can rip up. We just need 10 points. Pushing to 311s kind of, I mean, seems reasonable. This is a bit risky. He is holding the VWAP here and Nasdaq pushing below. Bearish engulfing here. I guess I should have waited for the 252. It's all right. ES pushing here, or trying to hold the VWAP. Why can't it just be easy, guys? Why's it always got to be a struggle? Why we always got to do stupid stuff? Make it a struggle. I'm going to add down here at the 250s. Alright, we're going to add down here at the sweep of the overnight low. We're only going to need 5 points, so we'll adjust our take profits once we get this add in here. I think NQ goes down to 200. It might. That's like 50% of the range down, right? I jumped in too soon. I am aware of that. But now I just got to deal with it, right? Just got to deal with it. Got to deal with it. When you're not patient, and you just jump in. Made money early shorting GC, not taking another trade. Let's go, Floki. Nice job. He has pushed back above the opening print already. So right now we got SMTs on both sides. Both sides. I'm not going to panic out here. We're just going to work our way through it. Yes, pushing here. Got 15 points on the short. Let's go. Nice job, Tech Team. Maybe I should have shorted, but instead I longed. We closed above on the 5 minutes, so I kind of thought we'd at least push to those wicks up there. But looks good that we inversed here. Let's see if we can push. If we can get out of this without an ad, that would be fine. $20 seconds on this candle. Kind of holding up here at the 50 and the 200. If we get through there, we should be able to squeeze. Take us higher, says Rob. Let's do it. So let's kind of see what happens here. It's not exactly the close you're dreaming of if you're looking for it to go up here. Yes, looking like the stronger indice for now. Trying to be patient here on this ad. Don't want to add too soon. Don't want to add too soon here. Max agrees. He says, yeah, don't add too soon. Max, what are we barking at, man? I don't know what he's barking at. 11:30 Eastern. 48 point open followed by this. Yeah. He's triggering your dog. Sorry. Maxie, chill out, bro. Chill out, broski. "30 seconds on the inside bar here, guys. About to get an inside bar. It is 25.5 points. I don't really hate it. All right, inside bar's breaking to the downside here. Push back through. I'll inside bar triggered to the downside. Now it's pushing. Yeah, kind of a smallish inside bar, but it's there. Trigger to the downside. I'm not in it yet. I'm waiting for the next push lower off the inside bar. All right, I am going to be tagged in here. I'm in short off the inside bar. Target is 244, basically 243. Stop 294.50. I'm in it over here on this other account, so probably going to go stop to, well, I'm not going to go stop to break even on it. Looks like our ad is going to be triggered. Here's the sweep. My ad is triggered here, 76, so 81. We just need 81. All right, out on the inside bar over there, it worked. In and out there. Fair true. It's going to be for a any size eval from Apex. To try to work myself out of this here. Kind of annoying that I'm having to. I shouldn't have taken that long straight at open. That's the annoying part. It's nobody's fault but my own, right? Inside bar banged. I'm up $500 on it. I actually like the inside bar there because of the draw on liquidity. It seemed like it would be a little bit lower, you know, the 252 at least. So. Trying to be patient here, work my way out of this if we can. Close back above this gap would be a really good sign. We probably get out of it if we can get back above this gap here. This would actually be an A+ long setup. I might take this in my funded. Yeah, I'm going to take this in my funded, guys. What up, Trader King? First 10 to 15 minutes are algorithm. Yeah, it is hard to trade. I should have been more patient, obviously, but hindsight's 20/20. Not much I can do about it now. Do have a new 15-minute candle here in 2 seconds. Next ad level is going to be down at 200. Pivot point down there at the 05. Just try to keep putting it in there until I can work my way out of it. That's all I can do. ES working its way back towards the 66 here. Fifteen-minute range now set. Yes, just bounced right off that 66 there. Again, a big green candle and a close above. I will take this on my funded if we close above there. All right, if we get a good close here on this candle, I'll take it. I'll enter on my fundeds. Gonna have to close above that 21 EMA right there, 267. ES hanging out right there at the 66 for now. Still respecting that gap there. Yes, resweeping the low here. I could add here. It might be too aggressive of a spot to add, though. I think I could add here, theoretically. But I want to be really disciplined on my ad spots. I want to be really disciplined on my ad spots. Let's just wait and see what happens and see if it pushes. If it pushes down to the 200, that'll be probably a better ad spot. Bring my average down to like 250. ES pushing through the 66 here. Put me through the ringer here. Back inside the 15-minute range. ES back to 66 here. Let's see if ES can squeeze back above 66. So far it's doing it. Closed above 66 there. That is the magnet level. Got to move away from it. Need to flush to about 180, 215 last hard support for a bit. Both those things could be true. Let's kind of see what happens here. Again, if we get a nice big candle through here, I will take this on the funded. It's going to close above, though. I don't really like it all that much, though, now, to be honest. Long from 211. Let's go, Dylan. That's a great entry. Wow, what was that? That was an interesting candle there. Just ripped right up into the 50. Almost back to my average there. Clean rejection off that 50 EMA. Coming into the macro now. This next push should get us through that 50 EMA. Should. You got out way too early. GC still selling? Yeah, it does look like it's pulling back. We just tapped into a 5-minute gap here as well on this push back up. It's not very obvious. It's not very obvious. I think we got a decent opportunity to get out of this here. with our points. This really is the candle here that I want to see it go on. They're targeting 41.62. Good morning, TJP. Yeah, you could be right there. Losing momentum on this push up. Want to see a good close on this candle. Ideally above the 50 EMA here, above 273. That would be ideal. That's not the close we dreamed of. ES reclaimed that 66 level, pushed up to the 70, 71 level there. You got the VWAP at the 72s on the ES. Potential kind of 2022 model here. Could have potentially added right there. Would be very aggressive, so I think I'm not going to. Looks so awful today. A lot of uncertainty overall. It seems those bears are pushing harder. Yeah. This could be a spot where I could add here. Be a little bit more patient on it, though. ES back to 66 here. All right, gonna go sweep the low again, looks like. Potentially. Potentially. Top of the hour here in about 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes, so. All right, just mark out this gap here. We did win our game last night, guys. Total domination, 15-0. Run ruled in the 3rd inning, for those of you who are wondering. Got my ad in down there at 205 at that pivot point. We'll also add, if we don't come down here first, if we push back through this gap with momentum, I will add there as well. So if this candle or the next kind of closes above here, I'll add there. Should bring our average below the break-even point for that trade. Dun, 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 dun. 180 basically last week's high. Yeah. Just trying to get out of this. Try to work my way out with a pass. Top of the hour, 29 seconds here. 29 seconds. Yes, back to the 66 there. Top of the hour here. Tried to push for a moment. Full port 30 micros long. Good luck, sir. Good luck. Good luck. I will find you and I will kill you. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I think if we get tagged in on the third one, we can move our target down to 4 points. Probably 3 points. 2, 4, 6. 6, 12, 18. No, we still would need 4 points, I think. All right, we have an SMT here. Nasdaq took the lows, or ES took the lows. Nasdaq did not. Just barely. But still there. Yes, kind of tapped that 6760 level there. Oh, man. ES working its way below the 60 there into that 59 zone there. 128 seems likely. I don't know, Trader O'Tilt. Let's hope we get a push. Let's hope we get a push. Figure at some point we should get some sort of push. We get a nice bullish candle here back above 250, I will add. Yeah, John, I'll probably look to add there as well if we get pushed down there. But just bad entry right there at open. I mean, to be honest, I should have been a lot more patient. Kind of chopping around already. How about those Blue Jays? I don't know. Did the Blue Jays win? I have no clue. I would assume they did. Be nice to get a decent candle above here. Nice. Not typically a huge fan of the Blue Jays because of the 91 World Series. Back in the day. Back in the day? Is that the Blue Jays? That was the Blue Jays, right? Maybe it wasn't. Was that the Blue Jays? Yeah, that was the Blue Jays. Been weird without the... Yeah, for sure, Floki. Alright, I'm going to add one on a close above here. Needs to really be on this candle, though. How about them Cowboys? 92, 93. Yeah. They played the Braves, if you remember, back in the day. I want to add one here, but Joe Carter, Tony Fernandez. Saw you watching with your dad. What up, Newts? Awesome. If we can get a 5-minute candle to close at the top of the range, we may have a chance. Yeah. It's working. It's trying. Nothing wrong with that, Newts. Nothing wrong with it at all. Avoid the little devil that sits on your shoulder. Man, this is like trying to pop, but then it's losing momentum up here. I want to add, but ES back above 66. Yeah, I don't know a lot of, obviously I know Joe Carter, but I don't know a lot of the Blue Jay players from back then. I know a lot of the Braves, obviously. For obvious reasons. Overnight low holding us down there. 215 held, yeah, it did. My favorite player on that team was Terry Pendleton. You guys remember him? He played third base. Switch hitting, Terry Pendleton. Oh, Amazon's ripping today? Used to play in Fantasy Football League with Zach Greinke. Nice. Let's go. Oh, goodness. It's just testing my patience here. All right, Robert. Yeah, Terry Pendleton played third base. Then you had Jeff Blauser at short, Mark Lemke at second. Who was first base? Maybe Sid Bream, Ron Ganton left, Otis Nixon in center. I don't really remember who played right. Javi Lopez. I think Lopez played on that team. Maybe not. Maybe he wasn't there yet. Who's the catcher? I don't remember. I don't know. Been a long time. You was just talking baseball? Yeah. Oh, is that Greinke? Yeah. Yeah, he is. So far, guys, every bearish PD array is holding. Obviously, we didn't have Greg Maddux that year. We had John Smoltz, Tom Glavine, Steve Avery. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if this thing can push. So far, it's just kind of holding up here in this bottom of this range. Not able to work myself out of it yet. That league was all through the internet. He agreed to meet up. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Newt was like, oh no, I'm going to lose this one. NBA starts tonight. Yeah, I like the NBA. I don't usually watch regular season. Inverted hammer is a pretty strong bull signal, but we need to stay close above that. Yeah, I see that there. Really just choppy here. They really dug around the dumpsters to find this PA, yeah. to give you the 95 Braves roster, and it said "Ask Methodical." No, that was like the 91. The 95 Braves had a few more cats on it. It had guys like Mark Wohlers, Chipper Jones, Greg Maddux, Dave Justice. He had a few more cats on that one. Maybe Andres Galarraga. Or he might have came later, though. I think he came later. Well, the Braves are my team. They're my baseball team, so I know a lot about them. And that's kind of like, when I I didn't watch every game. I listened to every game because I didn't have a TV to watch it on. We are long. Yeah, John Smoltz. I think Smoltzy was on that 91 team too. Go Giants! I liked Barry Bonds. I thought Barry Bonds was probably the best player ever. I mean, certainly, he would have been like top 5 even without steroids, I believe. But with steroids and everything, he was insane. Just insane. There's some insane stat out there like the most walks in a regular season, he got walked like something like 80 times. And then the next closest in the other league is like 15. It's crazy. So, yeah, they got swept, I believe. The Dodgers are waiting on the winner of the other series. That's a dirty close, man. Yeah, Los Angeles is the same. Russ Water, Chipper Jones, yeah, he was on that team. Your wife worked with Bobby Cox's daughter, Keisha, in high school. Her sister was friends with her younger daughter, Skylar. He lived a few doors down. Cool. Good old Bobby. He was a firecracker. Snell, yeah, Snell's good too. All right, I'm going to add one more here if we can close above the 50 and the overnight low. If we can kind of close above there, I'll add one more here. Thought process being that we probably sweep these wicks here. Closed above that gap. I need to see a push above the 50 though. I want to see a push above the 50 and I'll add one. So we closed above that gap, but not with a lot of momentum. Took a bunch of candles though. Oh yeah, Baba Bonilla Day. Hey, that was a smart move on his part, right? There, I'll add one here if we can get the push above the 50s here. Let's see, 54.76. Should take my average to like somewhere in there. All right, tagged in there, 68. I think 72.75 should do it. Oh, come on. You see that again, guys? Right back to my entry again and just rip lower. Come on, don't be rude here. I was moving the things. I wasn't even looking. Was literally 4 points away of getting out of it there. I mean, you'd think it'd take this wick out up here. Should get it. Push here. Come on. Right there at it. I don't see anything holding the ES down here. One spike through there. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. All right, we're over by $2. Man, that was much more difficult than it needed to be. Much more difficult. Holy smokes. Oh, that is crazy. All right, guys, we passed this account. We needed $18. We finally got it. You're long? Yeah, nice. ES held that 60. So don't want to get myself back into trouble here. So let's I need to restart this connection so our other account shows up. So give me a moment here. Exactly, Alexi. Exactly. Thank you, Predator. Thank you, Trav. Yeah, I mean, we could have blown it. We could have, for sure. But it's the power of the micros, being able to work ourselves out of it. All that for the few dollars that we got. Nice little close above here. ES is already at the high. Nasdaq's definitely the weaker of the two. The power of patience, exactly. TP318. Yeah, I mean, I think 318 is possible. I am going to take this previous day close, guys. I'm going to take this on my funded accounts with 5 micros. Let's see. I will short the previous day close up there at 326. Yeah, clarity. I mean, it's the thing. It's like, you know, I could have ate the loss at, like, I mean, in my mind I was thinking $500. I was like, if we get negative 500, I'll just close it. But we never got near it. We were about 230, 240 maybe at the biggest drawdown point there. Account blown with the last trade when I was $5 from the payout. Dang that. Yeah, Alexi, that's terrible. It's possible. It's definitely possible. You could see a push lower here, considering the ES already ran the highs. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just checking email right quick. Good morning, Alex. How you doing? Hit buffer with 1,500 payout. Let's go. Nice job. You tend to get real sloppy. You don't like to trade like that. Oh. Oh, you were waiting for a payout and you forgot to flatten. That sucks. We do have a pretty big SMT here at the highs, guys. ES took this high, Nasdaq did not. I'm not going to short just based on that. But that is kind of interesting. Oh, you're live too, trying it for the first time. Let's go, Alex. Good luck with it. The only thing I'm going to tell you, it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time. It's not going to be an overnight thing. That's the reason why people give up. It's because they think that it's going to be quick and easy. It's just not the way. It's not the case. Not the case. So we're just waiting. Try to be patient on this one. Man, we are getting some dumpage here. What is going on? I'm going to jump in here on this eval for this push through. I mean, that's just a death candle there. Discipline, discipline, and more discipline. Yeah. I'll jump over there and give you a view, Alex. Let me, if it's on this channel. There you go. Got you pulled up. I hit the subscribe button too. May not be able to watch you like intently, but because I'm paying attention over here. Should I move this lower? Probably. Let's just go break even back below this wick here, 23s. Kind of just want to see it run here. Take my 10 points. Alexi. Create a video accusing PW of cheating. PW's a cheater. Alright, I might look for a little bounce here. That 200 level, maybe. Might look for a bounce. Held that pivot there. It did hold that pivot, 205s, where we were looking to add earlier. Initial balance is now set in about 15 seconds. Exclamation point cash, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway for an Apex any size evaluation. Nice rip off that pivot point there. 20 points. Yes, another rig giveaway. Exactly. May try a bounce off that 200 level. May look for that same bounce off the 200 level on my funded accounts as well. Yeah, 25-180 Georgia. Yep. We'll take a short now if we can get another big bear body. Does kind of look like a bear flag here, huh? There is an SMT with the ES. Kind of waiting here, guys. Oh, let's sit up here. Man, I need to go to the restroom right quick. Let me do that. Well, I don't want to not get tagged in over here on this other one, though. I can't just leave it. All right, let's hold it for a few minutes. Even though we've been holding it for a while already. Give it a few more minutes. Yeah, I'm going to take the bounce on my funded accounts here too. I kind of like... I got my order in. Exact same spot. Maybe like a tick or so lower. I like that we got initial balance here as well. So like just a little wick below initial balance and then push back up inside the range. Maybe. Well, it did wick below there, but it didn't get me. Inside and outside bars, yeah, they're not bad. Some days they pay well. Like today, they look like they're paying okay. There's only been 2, and they both paid. But yeah, so it just depends. It's hit and miss, like anything. You win some, you lose some, but you live, or something like that, right? Wow. So this was the idea, exactly what I was thinking, but I wanted to see a wick down into the, I mean, like that hit 203 1/4 right there. Same idea. What up, Black Phoenix? You traded gold? Live to lose another day. Exactly. Trading gold during Asia. Yeah. Pine Tree has mentioned that they've been hitting pretty well during the slow markets. So. All right, maybe I got time to run. I'll leave this order on. All right, we're back. Black Beauty machine in the house. Wreck City. Yeah, we almost got wrecked earlier, Black Beauty. Business Lens, we're doing the giveaway right now. Exclamation point cash in the chat. Doing a giveaway right now. Right now. Overnight low still holding us down here. 50 EMA. It's kind of an interesting spot. Kind of feels bad it didn't tag us in down here. With the right idea, we're just a little too aggressive with our... I guess we could have longed off that pivot point. The initial balance low and the pivot point sitting right there together at the 05s. I was just looking for a little wick through there. That's it. Nothing crazy. A little wick through there. Look at her go. Wow. I'm going to stab here. Should have probably gotten long earlier because there's a big SMT at the low. SMT at the high and at the low here. Thought we'd test that 270 level. The 200 EMA up there. Kind of buying in premium though, to be fair. You want it for, yeah, activation was 85. From what I understand, from what Jay said, activation is still 85. I don't know. I heard Jay say that yesterday. He activated a couple and it still showed $85. Anybody else experience that? Let's see what this camera looks like over here on this other computer. It looks darker. I don't know why. Why does this one look a lot darker than the other one? Can I brighten it up? Maybe I can adjust the brightness here. Brightness is not great. I don't like that. I'm going to have to try to figure that out. What is this? An Elgato? Let me open a web page. Your Bulenox still shows $96 due after the 83% off. Well, it's because it's not 83%. It's actually 45. But let me double check, see if they updated the sale yet. If they haven't, I'll take that off. Just usually they update the sale. Usually they come out with a new one. By the time I update it, I have to do it again. So let's see. Oh, 75. I didn't even know this. 75%. Hold on one second. I mean, when did they come out with the 75%? I don't even know. All right, try it now. 75% off. That's option 1 and option 2, actually. Thank you, Main Views. Appreciate you letting me know. So let's update the Bulenox. 75% off. Use code MM. There you go. Option 1 and option 2. There. Perfect. Perfect. $75% off option 2 is not bad. 90% off using MethMan. No. I gotta... Alright, this is a face cam. Neo, I think. No, it's not an EO. I think it's that one. Holy cow, pulling back on me. Get me through there, guy. Thank you, main views. I mean, what is it telling me to do here? I don't want to add it to cart. I already bought it. I'll have to mess with that later. Kind of sitting inside a bearish 5-minute gap. Tom Sabo likes cocaine. He said it gets him straight for his trading. It gets him straight for the trading. The giveaway OLI is a any size Apex evaluation. Any size Apex. When is the trade of 40% off end? Is that today, or is hopefully it hadn't already ended? I wanted to pick up some accounts. Oh, I think it did end. Did it end? Yeah, gold's pulling back. Oof. A little pullback here. Let's add a code here. Yeah, we're going to do the giveaway in just a minute. Just a minute. We'll do the giveaway in 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and set the timer. 5 minutes, do the giveaway, guys. 5 minutes. I got it set for 5 minutes. Gold down to 41.05 here off that, what, 42.80, 40, whatever it was. What was the high? I mean, gold down quite a bit off that 43.98 level. Down almost 300 points, $300. It actually is down 300. It's insane. Is Apex static account code? You can get the static account, Ola, if you want to. It's only going to give you $600 in drawdown, but you could. Yeah, bits for sure. I'm not trading gold. Steve Hawkins guest style twister. You deleted the chart entirely. Sometimes I'll take a micro on it, but that's about it. A good old micro. Actually kind of breaking a 1 minute trend line to the upside. Micro like Tom. Good old Tom. Adding one more here for a little pushy, pushy, pushy. Stop will go to break even at the swing. Well, no need. There it is. I was going to put the stop to break even at the swing high, but it ripped right through there. We had a little 1 minute, small 1 minute confirmation set up there. So up $56 on this eval here. $56. Little confirmation entry there. All right, guys, if you're going to enter the giveaway, you got 1 minute and 58 seconds. Exclamation point cash in the chat. Got to say it that way. You got to say cash. Yeah, I don't know. I got to work on this. I need to work on this camera because I don't know why it's not... It's awfully dark. Camera, no, it's actually a really good, it's an Elgato camera. Elgato. I don't know, the camera hub, is that what I need? Let's download the camera hub. If I don't have it, then I won't be able to... Won't be able to dual stream here, so I need to get it set up. So I'm trying to do that. It is set up just without the actual camera hub. Problem is that it's dark. I can't. I mean, like the light is like right on my face, and I can't even see it. All right, guys. If you're not in the giveaway, now's the time. Let's do it. Let's do it. And the winner is... Let me see if Kevin and I Hate Weeks are in there. Kevin, you got to have exclamation point cash with no space. Let's do it. I'm going to give Kevin a chance to put it in correctly. Exclamation point cash with no space, Kevin. Get it in there. You got 10 seconds. And then we're just going to draw. Where is it at? All right, here we go. And the winner is... Give us 5 more minutes? Why? You don't need 5 more minutes. Get in there now, bro. All right, it doesn't look as dark there, but it's still not. I know you can brighten it up. All right, let's draw. Here's the draw. How many more likes do we need, room? Where are we at? How many likes do we got? $45 likes. Do we got 50? Let's get to 500 likes. Come on, guys. We do need 50 likes so I can press the button. Come on now. 50 likes. I'm ready to press the button for the winner, but we need the likes. We do need the likes, guys. 82 on deck here for ES. Pushing through the highs there. Nasdaq trying to push too. $50 likes now. All right, let's go. And the winner is João Neves. João Neves. Where you at? João Neves. Where you at? Got 3 minutes. Oof, look at that, guys. Look at this boost. Look at this burst through this trend line here. I'm tempted to take this. Kind of dangerous, though. I mean, I think we sweep the opening print, but is Zhao here? Anybody know? He was like 54, but 12 too tight. Dang. That happens, though. It happens. Marcy. João Neves, are you here? Let me try to add him. No, he's not here. Must be somebody's alt account. They must be trying to log in. All right, let me start the timer. You got 3 minutes. If you're not here in 3 minutes, Zhao, it's all over. We draw somebody else. I'm going to stab here, guys. I think this thing runs the opening print. He's probably a bot. Yeah, it could be. Could be. I don't know why this camera looks so dark. That's Room Beats program bot? It could be. I'm going to open this Discord up here. I'm going to see what... Let me see what the background looks like here. Isn't João a Portuguese football player? I have no idea. Come on, rip it through here. I'm going to short up here at 326, by the way, guys, for a 10-point scalp on my funded, and as well as on this challenge account. 326.25. All right, let me see if I can get. I want to see what it looks like on their website. We got the 3-minute timer set, so. See, it looks kind of dark on here too. Yeah, it looks kind of dark. I don't know why it looks so dark. He plays for PSG. All right, guys, we got 38 seconds. João, you need to be here 38 seconds. So close to my target there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, João, you're no longer the winner, bud. Man, came so close. Maverick. Maverick is now the winner. Where you at, Maverick? Holy cow, man. Look at this thing pull back. How close was that to my take profit? That's crazy. 1 point. 4 ticks away. Rude. Maverick. Where you at, Maverick? Maverick is actually here. There he is. Email me, Maverick, at methodicalman@gmail.com. RTH close. Yeah, well, no, I didn't see it. The close for me, or which one are you talking about? I'm not sure. Email me at methodicalman@gmail.com, Maverick. Include your screenshot of you logged into your YouTube channel up here, and I'll get you over the code. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't know. It just like the camera looks so dark. I don't know why. I do not know why the camera looks so, I don't know, it just doesn't look good. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I mean, maybe I can move the light around here. Electron hour is what you have, then RT hour. Okay. You plot both. Nice. I gotta decide if I'm gonna leave the stream up. I think I will. I may have to move my light from where it is to around here. Rigged raffle, you get a dark picture. Get a reply from Apex support about what, Alexi? They reply to me if I send them a message. I haven't sent them a message in a while, though. In a while. I think we get the push here. Yeah, I can move the light around. I can move the light over to here and make it better. I'll have to put our microphone over here. And I'll have to move my computer. We're going to move the laptop over here so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'll have to bring the light around. Let me see. This is going to be quite the... I'm going to have to get my setup perfected a little better for this going forward. Actually, it might be easier just to do that. The promo says the account will renew at 90%. It says 50%. Yeah, I would ask. I would ask for sure. You don't want to be paying more than you need to there. Oh, dang it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring this over here any closer for now. Pull back to the 50 there. That would have been a good ad spot. Kind of missed that. That would have been okay spot to add. Yeah, I should have probably added there. Yeah, I don't know why this one's so much darker than the other one. I have no idea. Getting the push that we want. Getting the push that we need. The push. Let's go. Let me get this light situated.